to the Fiesta Bowl, because a lot of people are very surprised about what Sonny Dykes and TCU have been able to do. What do you think was the biggest reason, Paul, we'll start with you, for TCU's upset of Michigan?
It seemed to me that Michigan was woefully unprepared, and I know that's an easy criticism after the fact. That is until you start studying Jim Harbaugh in college football. And I know what he's done in the NFL. He's got to a Super Bowl. But in college football at Michigan, this is his sixth straight postseason loss, 2 of those now in playoffs. And the majority of those are blowouts. This was, of course, not a blowout, but there were so many mistakes made. And it just seemed to me that Jim Harbaugh and his staff said, you know what? We don't really respect TCU. We've been listening to all the pundits. We're going to start preparing for Georgia. I know that's not true. I realize the importance of the game. But there were moments where I just simply couldn't understand some of the calls. Now, there are a million things that happen in this game that Michigan fans will harbor all winter long, and that's fine, and I really don't care. They lost the game, and we really shouldn't have been surprised, although most of us today are shocked.
Michigan beat themselves in many ways. I don't think that shows unprepared. Their quarterback threw 2 pick sixes. I think McCarthy's going to be a stud. They get inside the 5 twice and get 0 points out of it. So you're talking a 28-point swing. I don't think Michigan played one of their better games. You can make the case it was their worst performance of the season. That being said, TCU took advantage of basically every opportunity that was afforded to them. I thought Max played a crazy tough game. When Michigan decided to pressure and he had to get the ball out of his hands, he made some plays when those opportunities presented themselves. I thought the team speed, certainly the defensive speed by TCU, popped off the charts, and that surprised Michigan a little bit offensively. It's one of those situations where I sit there and say Michigan played poorly, but you have to credit a TCU team to finding a way to score enough points and taking advantage of those mistakes. So Michigan just played poorly, but TCU took advantage of those mistakes.
Yeah, I think it was the mistakes by Michigan, and it started off with the 4th down call on the very first drive. They tried to run a Philly special. Now, if you're the offense and have the physicality that you say you have, why are you even trying to run Philly special on your first 4th down call? If you don't have a great play, if you don't think you can get it, kick the field goal. Just take the points. Also, I thought the red zone, especially the tight red zone, was a spot where Michigan was horrible. And you talked about the pick sixes. You got Ronnie Bell on a 6-7 yard out, and he's open, but J.J. McCarthy threw the ball late. That ended up being a pick 6. D. Winters, who had a phenomenal football game for TCU, picks off another one. You also had, right after the turnover, when Max Duggan threw an interception, you get the ball, you hit Roman Wilson on a deep ball, and it actually should have been a touchdown. I don't know what the referees were looking at. But then you fumble that. You give it to your fullback. And then you had a 3rd and 7 late in this game. Everything we just mentioned, fellas, about the mistakes that Michigan had. You have a 3rd and 7 at the point where you have crawled back into that football game, and all you got to do is make a tackle on Quentin Johnson on 3rd and 7 so they can punt the football, TCU that is.
All-out pressure.
You give up a touchdown. I think it was about a 76-yard touchdown on a 2 to 5 yard shallow route. So the mistakes by Michigan are the main reason why they lost their football game.
All right. These 2 teams, TCU and Michigan, combined for 96 points, making it the highest scoring Fiesta Bowl in the game's history.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.